Hey guys, we're back for this week's TTM autograph haul. Sorry I got a little bit late start today. I took a nap last night and the nap turned into sleep, and then the sleep turned into I didn't hit the alarm. I hit the snooze on the alarm, and I'm just been behind all day. But yeah, we got 24 in the week for this week, which is an increase in the last 5 or 6 weeks or so. Seems like we've been hovering around 20 or less. So very cool to get this back. We've got a lot of multi-signed cards that we started in the returns this week. So hopefully you'll see some of these in the coming weeks more completed. Before we get started, could you please like, subscribe, and comment down below. What are you sending out this week? Which return this week is your favorite? Or anything else. There's a lot of people that just comment, "Hi, how's it going? Great video." So I love those too. So I really appreciate all the interaction I get on the videos. That really makes my day. So let's get started here. I just wanted to add a little more flavor to the background here, but I need to tilt this down so the focus isn't going crazy. I usually mix these up before I get started because I like to kind of get surprised as I go. But this one I decided to start off with because it was, I don't know, it's cool. This is, okay, let's just get going here. Carson City, Nevada. If you have any questions about the addresses, I get them from Sports Card Forum. About 99.9% of them I do. You got 4 of 356 days. Okay, this is Ed Wojna. Yeah, you see a long letter that he wrote me. And then there's a religious pamphlet in here. So, put that there. But I got 87 tops, 86 tops, and 87 Donruss. Mr. Wojna is 64 years old, played from 85 to 89 for the Padres and Indians. Due to a production error, the 1986 top set, this card right here was 10 times more, appeared 10 times more in wax packs than any other card, apparently. Interesting. I did not know that until I was researching him. And let's get to the... I don't know. I don't even know what to say about this. I marked out some stuff on here because it's... But he wrote that... I told him about when I went to Las Vegas, I just lost my voice instantly just because it was so dry. So he mentioned that. He says he actually moved to Florida recently, so that address might be getting changed soon. He talks about how he's thrilled to be part of my collection. But then he went, religious here, you could tell. But then he actually researched where I live. And he found the local Jehovah's Witness church that's the next town over, and he wrote their phone number and when they have Bible study. And then he gave me his phone number, which I blacked out here, and a website and everything. Then he also said, "Hey, I like your Hank Aaron stamp or whatever." So this is very cool. Religious things not really my thing, but I appreciate anyone that does that. I think for the most part, I think it helps with, someone that lives a moral life and gives them purpose and makes them a good neighbor. This is, it just went really in depth, more than I thought it was going to. So that's my return from Ed Wojna. I'm sorry. I'm actually speechless about that because I really don't know how to feel about it because he really went hard on, okay, well, let's just move on. Manheim, Pennsylvania. 2 of 2, 12 days. We got Jim Weaver. Mr. Weaver, we have a 69 and a 68. Chuck Vincent does sign as well, so I'll be sending that out to get signed. Mr. Weaver's 85 years old. Played from 67 to 68 for the California Angels. His name is Fluff. And he appeared in 27 games. So he must have been, he must have played in the minors a lot before he debuted. Look at that double print on that too. It's a wild looking card. All right, so we got Aurora, Colorado. 3 of 4, 10 days. We got Frank Costro. I think I put in an extra 68 tops in there because I had one around. So that's the one he kept. 65 and 69, right? 60, yeah. I'm sending a lot more of this year out recently. So let's see. Mr. Costro is 87 years old, played for the Tigers, Angels, and Twins. For the most part in his career, he was a utility man, came off the bench, that sort of thing. So I want to thank Mr. Costro for the return. All right, Oakwood, Texas. 2 of 2, 25 days. This is a repeat guy, Charles Hudson, because when I did send him before, he only signed one of the 3 cards I sent, and he signed, I believe it was 84 tops back then. So I know eventually I was going to have to resend these for my set, and he signed them. So I appreciate that. Mr. Hudson is 65 years old, played for the Phillies, Yankees, and Tigers. In his career, he actually started 2 games in the 1983 World Series. I think was that his rookie year? Yeah, that's pretty crazy for the Phillies. Start 2 games as a rookie in the World Series. That's crazy. Fallbrook, California. 2 of 1, 10 days. 1960, Mike Lee. And he wrote me a letter. Says, I'm 83 now, had a good life, healthy. My dog and I walk 3 miles every day and go to the gym. Stay healthy. That's very cool. These 1960s look very cool signed. It's actually got me wanting to get more of these signed, so I'm going to pick up some more going forward. There will be some repeats, guys, because some guys that I sent a few months back, I didn't really focus on 1960s. I was going like 61, 62. So moving forward, there will be some 1960s that were repeats, just because I want to get as many as these signed as I can that guys are still around. Fortunately, someone that passed away this week, Bud Daly, I did get a return from him in August, and he passed away. I was going to get one of these to send to him, so unfortunately, that can't happen. So I just want to say, rest in peace, Mr. Daly, and thank you for your return earlier this year, and for all you've done in TTM. He's a TTMer for a long, long time. Mr. Lee is 83 years old, played from 60 to 63 for the Indians and Angels, and he appeared in 13 Major League games. So I want to thank Mr. Lee for that. Belmont, North Carolina. 3 of 2, 12 days. Got Sammy Sosa, and he signed the index card as well. We have 78 and a 79. Mr. Sosa is 74 years old, played from 72 to 83 for the Giants, Cardinals, Braves, Dodgers, A's, Expos, Tigers, and Padres. He gave up one of Reggie Jackson's homers, 3 homers in Game 6 of the 1977 World Series, which is weird because he's known for not giving up many homers at all in his career. I think he only gave up a total of 64 homers in his entire career. On some websites, it'll show Sammy Sosa charges $10 per autograph. I've noticed that he has been signing for free, so that's what I did with this return. So do with that information as you will. Got Allentown, Pennsylvania. 2 of 2, 12 days. Yeah, I'm surprised this one got to me. It arrived like this. It's open. I don't know, something happened and he ripped the edge off. It's Bob Hefner. We have a 65 and a 64. 64, yeah. So it's cool cards here. Mr. Hefner. This is when I start to look around on my cheat sheet. Oh, he's 86 years old. Played from 63 to 68 for the Red Sox, Indians, and Angels. His nickname is Butch, and he appeared in 114 games in his career. All right, we got Riverside, California. 1 of 1, 12 days. This is an oldie. It's a 59 Russ Heman. He-Man. As a child of the 80s, I collected He-Man back in the day. Those are Them and G.I. Joes are my favorite toys. Mr. Heman, let's see. I believe he was he's 91 years old. He only appeared in 1961 for the Indians and Angels, so I assume he's a bonus baby. So he had to be in the roster for a year after he signed a big bonus. This is before the draft, so they had to make some rules up. He only appeared in 12 games in his career. This is a cool card, though. I like, whenever there's a facsimile autograph, I like a guy who kind of goes against the grain and not like signs right above it or under it or something. Or I've seen a guy use real thick pen and kind of write over it. That looks kind of okay too. Hoffman Estates, Illinois. 2 of 2, 24 days. We got Gene Heiser. He actually put this card in a sleeve for me. I didn't give him a sleeve in this, so this is pretty cool. I appreciate that. We have a 72 with Earl Stevenson and Burt Hooton, who both sign. I'll send to Stevenson next. I got a Senior League card. He played in the Senior League, and I think this is his only Major League card. And Burt Hooton I got back months and months ago, but I'll send again. I got a couple other cards I can send out. And we have a 74. Gene Heiser is 75 years old, played from 71 to 75. He was the 19th pick in the 1970 draft. It was right after John DeAquisto and Dan Ford. And he's been an insurance salesman in the Schaumburg, Chicagoland area ever since he retired. Kenton, Georgia, 2 of 2, 12 days. Got Buzz Lightyear stamp. I couldn't pass those up whenever my local post office had those. I try to switch up the stamps. Max Scarce. We have a 73 and a 74. Mr. Scarce. He is 75 years old. Played from 72 to 78 for the Phillies, Mets, and Twins. At Florida State, he was in 1970. He set the then NCAA record with 18 saves. I mean, they played considerably less games than they do now. So he actually played a guy that you'll see coming up soon. I'll mention him again when it comes to it. Florida State played USC that year. So Alexandria, Virginia, 4 of 4, 12 days. We got Bob Lacey. We have an 81 tops and 81 tops traded, 79 tops and 78 tops. Mr. Lacey is 71 years old. Played from 77 to 84. He was, I don't think I wrote anything else down. I believe this is his rookie card, unless he has a 77 four-header or something like that. So, yeah, I thought I wrote down for some reason. He was played for the A's, Indians, Rangers, Angels, and Giants. I usually write something else down, but yeah. So I want to thank Mr. Lacey for those. Sunrise Beach, Missouri. 2 of 2, 28 days. Russ Moron. We got a 87 Donruss and 87 tops. Mr. Moron, he is 62 years old. Played in parts of seasons of 86 to 97. Really didn't play that much per season. Played for the White Sox, Royals, and Marlins. He had a total of 470 at-bats in his career. All right, we got Salina, Ohio. I actually know someone from there. It's over by Dayton, kind of. 6 of 5, 8 days. The speedy return. We got Galen Cisco. 63, 62, 69, 64, and 65. Mr. Cisco is 88 years old, played from 61 to 69 for the Red Sox, Mets, Royals, and he was a coach in the Major League level from 71 to 2000. He won 2 World Series as part of the coaching staff for the Blue Jays in 92 and 93. So I want to thank Mr. Cisco. I want to thank my local card shop there in Milford, Indiana for having these cards, because he gave me a great deal on some older cards. And that's where I'm going to buy some of the 1960 top sets as well. So I want to thank him for the opportunity to be able to put that many cards in Mr. Cisco's envelope. South Lyons, Michigan, 3 of 3, 54 days. We got Von Joshua. We have a 76, 71, and a 74. Mr. Joshua, let me look. Okay, 76 years old. Played from 69 to 80 for the Dodgers, Giants, Brewers, and Padres. And after his playing days, he was a hitting coach in the minors and in the majors. The Cubs, I know he was a hitting coach for a spell after they let Gerald Perry go. More than a few years ago. I think maybe like a decade ago or more. Houston, Texas, 1 of 1, 20 days. They got Mac Burke. This is a 1957 Topps. He is 89 years old, played in 56 and 58. He is a bonus baby in 1955. He got $40,000 for signing with the Phillies. And he only had 2 total at-bats in the majors, 1 in 56 and 1 in 58. He was used a lot as a pinch runner and that sort of thing because he had to be on the roster for a full year after he signed. So that would have been 56. So yeah, if you ever see some of these guys that have cards in like the late 50s or early 60s and played like 2 or 3 games, for the most part they're probably bonus babies, is what they call them. They had to be in the roster. So Los Altos, California, 1 of 1, 28 days. All right, what we got here? Oh, we got another multi-signed card. Sandy Whittle, Tom Brennan, and Chris Bando, they do sign. So I'll be sending that to Brennan, I believe, next. Mr. Whittle played 79 to 82 for the Indians. He had 28 total appearances. He is currently a realtor and a high school baseball coach in California, in Los Altos. All right, we got a basketball return here. Portland, Oregon, 2 of 2, 101 days. Got Terry Porter. This is kind of a wreck here. He put the cards like this when he sent them in the one touch, so I think that kind of hurt it a little bit. And I think his pen was kind of as well. But Mr. Porter is 61 years old, played from 85 to 2002 for the Blazers, T-Wolves, Heat, and Spurs. 2-time All-Star. The Trailblazers retired his number 30. He was also a head coach of the Bucks and Suns and for the University of Portland. So very cool. Yes, I sent those to the Blazers arena, so I'm guessing he was there for preseason or whatever. Sumter, South Carolina. 2 of 3, 24 days, $10. This one's pretty cool. And my brother got another card in here. He wanted to get it, but it's Bobby Richardson, by the way. I didn't send that up. He actually added this little pamphlet as well. It's about the Mickey Mantle. I believe it's a religious thing. And I mentioned about Al Worthington. They both coached at Liberty, so that's what he wrote here. Hope you like Mantle in his final inning. Thanks for the 5, I think that's what it is. Because I had 5 per, yeah. So, most ever paid. Yeah, so he talked about his card that. So, yeah, it must have been. This is pretty cool. You know, if you want to get Bobby Richardson's autograph, you know, throw in a little money, you'll get this little pamphlet. This is pretty cool. Even in, you know, the inscription here is pretty cool. So, all right, so we got, this is my 61 here, and my brother added it's like a reprint card. Was it TCMA or something? Yeah, 1987 TCMA, and he wrote down 8-time All-Star, and mine was a 60 World Series MVP. Mr. Richardson's 89 years old, played from 55 to 66 for the Yankees. 8-time All-Star, 1960 World Series MVP, 3-time World Series champion, 5-time Gold Glover. He grew up wanting to be a Yankee, so it's very cool that he ended up achieving that dream. And he, after his playing days were over, he was a college coach for South Carolina and Liberty. So really appreciate Mr. Richardson. Tucson, Arizona. 4 of 4, 26 days. Got him stuck in here. Oh, because I see why. His little. Okay, there we go. We got Al Pedrique. Al Pedrique. Forget how to pronounce this. There we go. 89 tops, 88 score. Oh boy. 89? Is this 89? It's 88 Fleer. So longtime viewers will know that I can never hardly tell between 88 and 89 Fleer for some reason. And 88 tops, Gold Cup. Mr. Pedrique, 64 years old, played from 87 to 89, which seems like he played for longer than that. Maybe because there are just so many cards that were made in 88, 89. For the Mets, Pirates, and Tigers. He was he's also was a coach for the Astros, A's, and Marlins, and I believe he's the current Reading Phil's coach, Philadelphia Phillies minor league team. I believe. I don't know about now since the season's over or something, but we got a few more here. Las Vegas, Nevada, 3 of 3, 12 days. All right, Bill Parsons. We got a 73, 75, and a 72 Gold Cup. Mr. Parsons is 76 years old, played from 71 to 74 for the Brewers and A's. He was second in the voting for the 71 Rookie of the Year behind Chris Chambliss. He was voted the Sporting News AL Rookie Pitcher of the Year. That year he was 13 and 17 with a 3.20 ERA. So, thanks, Mr. Parsons. Placerville, California. 3 of 2, 56 days. There's an index card as well. We got Sid Obrien. I don't know why all the Angels 72 cards look pretty cool in their spring training facility or something. Okay, Mr. O'Brien is 80 years old, played from 69 to 72 for the Red Sox, White Sox, Angels, and Brewers. In his career, he was a utility middle infielder, spent most of his time at shortstop. All right, thank Mr. O'Brien. We got 3 left. Granite Bay, California, 4 of 4, 13 days. All right. All right. We got Jim Barr. We got 81 tops. Multi-signed card with, he added his to Chris Arnold, so I'll be sending it to Dave Rader again here soon. 84 tops and 83 tops. Mr. Barr, 76 years old, played from 71 to 83 for the Giants and Angels. He's a member of the Giants Wall of Fame, and he was part of the USC college baseball dynasty in the late 60s and early 70s, and so he would have faced that one guy. Why am I drawing a blank right now? Jim Weaver? No. I apologize for not remembering who that guy was. That Max Scarce. I'm sorry. Yeah. Max Scarce. They would have faced each other in the College World Series that year. But okay, we got Mr. Pritchard. 2 of 1, 12 days. All right. We got a 58, I believe. Yeah, 58 tops, and he signed a index card. Mr. Pritchard is 88 years old, played for the 57 Pirates. He signed a $30,000 bonus in 1956, I believe. He only had 11 total at-bats in the majors. He did get 1 hit, but that was against Don Newcomb, so, that's a great accomplishment as it is, alone. And after that one season in 57, he had 8 minor league seasons after that. Some of these bonus babies, they being in, not being used for 1 year, being on that major league roster really hurt their long-term success. A lot of guys, so it kind of stunted his growth. All right, this is the last one. San Diego, California, 3 of 3, 12 days. Oh, okay. Bob Skinner. Had him sign this. I'm going to get sent off to Joel at some point. I've already sent to Joel twice since, March, so I don't want to send him for a while. So 64, right? Yeah, 64 in 1960. These look so good signed. Mr. Skinner is 93 years old. Played from 54 to 66 for the Pirates, Reds, and Cardinals. 3-time All-Star, 3-time World Series winner, 1 as a player with the Pirates and 2 as a coach. The father of Joel, coached in the majors from 70 to 88. So, love getting 60s cards signed. All right, so that's it for the video. I don't have anything planned as far as the doing a set breakdown or anything this week. Things could change, but expect a lot more 1960s cards coming soon. I sent a ton, thanks to my local card shop for supplying me with all these things for a very good price. And yeah, I think that's it. So like I said before, comment down below your favorite of the week. Please like, subscribe. We're over 250 subscribers. Thank you for that. We average about like 10 new ones a week, so I love that. Maybe by January 2026 we'll have over 1,000. But I want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday.